Hey everybody, welcome back to my anime reaction channel, Giz Anime. Today we're going to be watching the So I'm a Spider, So What season finale. And I've got to say, I really hope they bring this one back rather quickly because I'm really enjoying the spider, all the antics that go along with her, the journey, following her along with it, seeing her grow more and more powerful. Like, she's already pretty absurd. She was really powerful a long time ago as far as current time storyline is concerned because she decimated the sorcerer pretty easily years prior to when she saved Sophia and then went to the town. Like, her progression is just kind of uncanny. And then everybody pretty much has figured out by now, I think, or assumes that she's the girl in pink because we all know she's not the demon lord. She wouldn't be fighting herself. Last episode we left off with the elves being attacked by the demons, by Ariel is her name, and Kumoko and the others for really unknown reasons still. They haven't really explained why they're doing it. I assume it's because they've got the reincarnations captive and Kumoko isn't down with that, so she wants to try to free them. But then they're killing them in the process and kind of just using them, like with Hugo. So that theory really doesn't hold a whole lot of water unless Hugo is just a bad apple and they already knew that, so they just used him to as a means to an end. We also had at the end Potimas unveil like these robots that he had constructed. Assuming he's used the knowledge of some of the reincarnations to create them. They're pretty powerful. Not even Sophia was able to really damage them. So we have Kumoko coming into the fray now. She left Ariel to join the battle to defeat them. And with her rod ability, I'm pretty sure that she'd be able to just basically disintegrate them because it'd be like a rust type effect. They just instantly rust into dust. So there's that. Hugo, I'm pretty sure, died last episode, but it wasn't by Shun's hands. It was by one of the other members of the demon army that killed him. I forget his name. Not much else to go on episode wise, but like I said earlier, I really love the series, so I do hope they bring it back quickly. I even pre-ordered one of the Kumoko spider figures. I'll be doing a video on that when it comes in. I don't think it comes in until September though. I'm not too positive, but that'll be then. But with all that said, let's get into this episode, see what happens, and I'll see you there. Alright everybody, here we go. Kumoko looking like she's in real danger this time because apparently her immortality doesn't supersede abyss magic. Is she about to evolve or something? She looks like she's... Oh, what happened? Did we die and get reincarnated? Calm down there, Kumiko. What worked? Okay, so she did use the egg-laying skill.
I knew it.
Oh! So she put her parallel mind in like a clone of herself and used it to go fight? So she has like an unlimited number of bodies? Or she put her parallel mind in one of these eggs and when she died she got revived as this current form. Oh, and now she's about to evolve. We're finally getting our human form. Yep. And the pink white hair. So yeah, that's definitely who that is. Like, there's no more doubts or what ifs. Alright, so now we're back to this fight with these tank buster looking things. Wow, they just like annihilated most of the army with just a few shots. Alright. How are they not strong? They withstood your attack initially, so I mean, that seems like they're strong to me. Unless she wasn't going all out earlier and just kind of was toying with them. Which maybe. Like, Shun here trying to stop them from attacking everybody. Like, Shun doesn't want the elves to attack Sophia and them. He doesn't want Sophia to attack the elves. He just wants all around peace.
And we shall have peace.
Sophia's sending out blood NATOs or something just to kill everybody. This guy right here is pretty nonchalant. Like, it's like he wants to fight but doesn't want to fight. That's a good question. Why are they doing this? Why are they here? Oh wow, it knocked out his tooth. Shun's the one that attacked first? What? Didn't y'all come here starting this? I kind of feel like y'all threw the first punch. Okay. Wow, he's fast. And he's powerful. Like, they were all reborn at the same time. How is he this much stronger than them?
100 sit-ups. 100 push-ups. Then a 10-kilometer run. And 100 squats. Do it every single day.
Why is he jumping in front of him? Yeah, he literally just said he was gonna make him take a nap. I.e. not kill him, right? I don't know, because like sleep could also infer death, so. Oh, he's using his resurrection ability again. Uh-oh. Taboo has reached level 10. So just like Kumoko, this boy's about to get that info dump.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Wow, this is gonna be painful. So I'm gonna go get this guy some Sudafed or Advil or Tylenol. He's gonna have a massive headache. There we go. I like how she's like, what did you do? Who's coming up on the hillside?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, Hugo wasn't dead. And out of here again. Like, Hugo's no match for them. Even after all the people he's killed. Like, just imagine if he killed Sophia. With his skill, he'd take all of her power. This guy would actually be a force. What did she do? Oh. Master. Oh, Philomos knows. And now she really knows. I don't get it. Like, they see similarities, but she doesn't look anything alike to me. Oh, she's fashioning herself some silk clothing or something. I like how she's actually thinking to herself and her lips aren't moving. A lot of these animes, when people think aloud to themselves, they'll be talking aloud. So these are all her children. She's literally made a whole bunch of clones of herself, which is what the Nightmare Vestiges are. They're not like remnants of her power. They're literally children, like I've said before, that she made.
Damn, I'm good! Can you feel that? Huh?
And she left down here. And through the body minds, or not the body minds, I keep saying body minds, but through the parallel minds, she's able to communicate with them. Which is how they knew that Shun was down there, and she talked to them about, or they talked to Shun about being reincarnations, etc. This girl telling her not to worry when they're all about to die. This is probably a good reason why Sophia hates the elves. They literally are about to come in here and kill her whole family. Not that she's known them very long, and also, I don't know if she really cares that much about them as a family, to be honest, now that I think about it. Sure, they protected her somewhat up until now, but like, what is she, like 2? 3? She doesn't look that old at all. Okay. That had to hurt. I felt that. Things are looking pretty grim. Kumoko is going to teleport in any moment, right? Woo. And he's still breathing. Like, they were right there. The elves were right there. They would already be dead. They're not moving that slow. But okay, for the sake of story. Well, we'll say things progressed faster than the anime is really showing. So she's basically able to make vampires. So is she like a head vampire? Like the leader, the first? Just threw him around like a rag doll. So she can convert a whole army into vampires. Like just this immortal army of undying creatures that are potentially stronger than even elves. And like imagine if she was to turn these elves into vampires. Power would be absurd. Yo, Potimas is pretty cruel. And there she is. Our resident spider girl. Hit the wall. Oh, and even Sophia knows who she is now by her looks. Oh. Damn! Oh, that has to be painful. Oh, she just turned them into twisty ties. I like how nonchalant she looks about it. Like, yo, I just, like, twisted the shit out of them and... Peace, dude. Like, kawaii?
Well, duh.
No kidding, dude. Hasn't she proven this already by saving her, like, a couple times already? Yo, Potimas is pretty strong. Oh, she was about to warp the hell up out of there, but he stopped that crap. This guy's got hacks for days. I admit that you are a strong foe that I have got to get rid of. Okay. So she's like debilitated in a variety of ways now because of the anti-magic barrier. Okay, so she can use thought acceleration still. That's a stat that somehow this didn't move or get rid of. So she has something still working for her. Wow, they're actually moving really quick. I'm sure it's all Sophia and the other guy can do to keep them, What in the Terminator is this? Oh. So that's why they're fighting the elves. Because this technology is what brings the world to an end. And they're using it. How they even have it is beyond me. So Sophia isn't fighting them because they killed her parents. Although there's that little added bonus, I guess. But it's because they're the reason the world ends. So like I theorized before, in one of my previous videos, like 2 or 3 videos ago, I think. The demons are essentially the good guys here. Who are trying to stop the end of the world. Like, does Potimas even realize what he's doing? Would he have the taboo skill? And no? Is he being used by, like, the administrators somehow? If this world gets destroyed, do the administrators get freed and somehow Move to other worlds. Yeah, they're magic. What? How'd that work? Isn't it magic? But how did it work? Like, isn't it magic? I don't understand. Like, sure, it warped something internally in the... But it shouldn't have worked at all, right?
Oh, poop.
Alright. Ariel's here. Look at this headless horseman talking to Ariel. I literally just said it's me. I like how Ariel's looking at him like, oh, you're a robot, but that's normal. Oh wow, she just went from being happy-go-lucky to serious instantly. Kumoko goes, I'm out of here. Oh wow. Look at that, just nonchalantly backhanded his whole body into the dust. You're welcome to try. Well, why don't you come on and bring it then? Seems like you're hiding behind an army of robots. Kumoko's like, oh crap. Hey, so about earlier. Artist formerly known as Body Brain. See, this is what I thought. The Body Brain has made it to where she no longer desires to kill her. Alright, and a friendship has formed. Nobody's trying to kill you. Potimus. Potimuses. You get a Potimus. You get a Potimus. Everybody gets Potimus. Hippopotamus. So where's the original? Is there even an original left? Like, is it just a brain somewhere in a tube feeding information to itself? But it's just, who are you? Huh. She can talk via telepathy, but I guess she's never talked to anybody other than her dad. Or was it Potimus she talked to? No, her dad. No! I'm thinking of Philomos. I guess maybe she hasn't talked to anybody. Okay, I thought initially it was Kumoko telling Ariel to help her kill Potimus, but it was the other way around. Let's become the heroes who save the planet. Look at this crazy mess. The good guys are actually the bad guys, and the bad guys are the good guys. Alright everybody, so we have our season finale, and it's bittersweet because it was pretty informative actually, really good, and like I said in the intro, I really hope we get another season. This will probably be another one where if it doesn't get another season, I'm really apt to just pick up the manga. I'm not a real light novel fan, but I would probably even pick that up if I had to, because this is actually really good. I love the back and forth banter that goes on, the quirky yet at times serious way Kumoko acts, the relationships that are formed, the fact that we do find out that essentially the Demon Lord and all of them are good. They're trying to prevent the destruction of the planet by the elves and probably the Church, because we don't really go into them too much, but they most likely are another factor in the destruction of the world, because there seems to be a bunch of back and forth between them too. and they might have the same kind of technology, which would then lead into like some kind of World War III type scenario where everything is destroyed by missiles and nukes and things of that nature. As I've said before in the show, I don't know if the administrators kind of want this to happen or if they're trying to prevent it in their own way too, because they're the ones that are obviously giving these powers to people like Kumoko, the Demon Lord, etc., to hopefully prevent what's going to happen. So one of my big points is Hugo. What is going on with Hugo? Is he dead now? I'm told, slight spoiler alert, Dead in the Light novel, he dies. Like, here, he dies. Philimos basically said he died at the battle there with her ability, but why? He's on their side, right? They even make it at the end look like he's going into battle with them, to work with them, to help them, to defeat the elves, to prevent the end of the world. Even though I do believe he's being brainwashed, I don't understand why they just couldn't have told him what was going on and basically said, hey, look, you help us out, you'll still get the power you want, but you'll also be saving the world, so you'll be known as a hero. People will honor you, they'll look up to you, etc., you know. I don't understand why they would just use him as a pawn to kill him off. And even on that note, why? What did they need him for? What was his purpose? To gather an army for them to help take out the elves? Because honestly, I think the main group of Ariel and the people at her table could have done this without an army at all. Like, they were not needed. The fodder going on throughout this whole thing is rather mute, in my opinion. So we have Sophia referring to Kumoko as a master because, you know, she saved her, and she probably looks up to her for that because it's not a one-time thing. She saved her like 3 times, maybe more that we know of, because the elves just kept coming and trying to assassinate her. So she looks up to her for that. Probably she trained her some, I would assume. Kumoko, for some reason, was born as a spider way before they were. So Kumoko was born, and then 15-ish or so years later, the others were born, which is, so they all grew up around that same time span. Shun, Sophia, Farun, the others. I don't know if Philimos was born at the same time, or if she was born even before Kumoko. I didn't catch that, or if it said anything, I wasn't paying attention. So I think I'll make another video just on all my thoughts of this later. But those are my general thoughts for this episode. Well, then there's like Potimas. Like, they said that they were going to kill the real him. He's referred to him. She said, you know, come find the real me. So there's got to be a real body, I would think, somewhere. Maybe it's in some kind of suspended animation so it can live forever. I was thinking maybe that there was nothing more than a brain left, sending information to all the different bodies that he has reanimated. And I'm guessing, because he says that this body wasn't able to send against her either, like, she just casually backhanded this thing and just turned it into nothing. So he's got a ways to go to contend with her power. But I'm assuming each one that's reborn or reanimated that he's got lined out is somehow stronger than the previous one. Why he doesn't send them out to go find her, I don't know if that's one of his goals. But maybe that's just, you know, an afterthought. Yeah, I think that's everything for now, though. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode, and I will see you all next time.